Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is anybody around you can hear me? Let me know if my audio is working. That would be most appreciative. Showing we got 5 in chat. Awesome sauce. Biscuits. Come on up. There's a link, buddy. Hey, Transit, good morning to you. It's evening here, but good morning. I don't know where you are. Rural, good evening. Rural, there's a link in the chat. If you want to come up, you know you're more than welcome to. You don't have to. If you can't, I understand. I think it's working, y'all. I think it's working. Sounds good. Setting up. Okay, good deal. Awesome. Not in a good spot. Okay, biscuits. I understand, brother. I understand. Sometimes it be that way. I'm doing pretty good. Hey, what's up, Silver Cigars? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Silver Cigars is in the house. Silver Cigars, there's a link in the chat. It may be up above you there, but if you want to come up, you know you're more than welcome to, bud. May not be where you're able to. I understand that too. Anyway, while we're sitting here and I'm waiting, uh, well, the weather hasn't been nice today. It's been fantastic outside. I have done not very much, but I have been working in my shed. My shed was a cotton picking mess, y'all. Uh, Pulled out my lawnmower and changed the oil in it, and I don't have any new gas in it yet. I have new gas put in it, but I'm not gonna put nothing in there until it's time to cut grass. It's not time yet, so keep that carburetor clean. We'll keep the gas out of it for now. But it's like when wintertime comes, everything gets shoved into the shed, and then when I go in there to go grab something, oh my God, you can't even walk in there. It was so bad. So we had us a good little box burning session out in the yard. I burned a bunch of cardboard boxes. Yes, I'm weird. I save cardboard boxes. I think they can be used for things until I've got 30 of them, then it's like overkill. So had us a big box burning out in the backyard. Did that. Had to trim up the boys, their hocks area around the old, around the old bum there. So we had to trim them up, got that out and got stuff out and did that. Gave myself a haircut while I was at it. No, it's a different clipper. I don't use the same clippers as the dogs, but I do cut my own hair. It saves me money. I did that and sweeping out the shed, cleaning out all the junk that's been in there. I actually got it where you can walk around in there now. I have to get that four-wheeler out about once every 2 weeks to run my trash up to Dad's. Yeah, he lets me put it in his big bin that they empty out every 2 weeks. Good to see Mr. Silver Eagle. Bless me, bless me. Mr. Silver Eagle, good to see you in there, buddy. And so it's been 70 degrees outside, a lot of particles in the air moving. I'm already seeing bugs fly by. I've seen 2 lizards. So it's a false spring we're having here. I do realize that, but it is springish here. It'll be 20 in next month, so everything will die back off again. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you for my God bless you. I really appreciate that. Allergies a little off the chain. Both the dogs are outside tonight. They like I took Rocky out because he's the older dog, and he has to go to the bathroom like me about once every hour. And they got out there, and the frogs are singing, and the crickets are singing, and they didn't want to come back in, so they're both outside enjoying listening to the crickets and frogs down there at the lake. Uh, Again, very springish here. Uh, but yeah, I know it's not here yet, but very springish outside. So that's what I've had going on. Uh, Here we go. We got somebody here. Real Stacker at the stage. Real, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hello, hello. How are you?
Doing fantastic. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good. Fire department cloudy. You know how it goes.
I do. Do indeed. Got a different setup tonight. I'm actually in a different room, so
Cool.
trying
Uh,
trying to figure this all out and make it work.
I'll see some gold out there. That's always good.
Yeah, I just picked this up Sunday at a show.
Two 210 stacked is in the house. Good to see you, 210. Uh, Good to see 210 in the house.
Yeah, hello. See Walter. Hello, Walter. Hope you're doing well.
Y'all, if I get behind on the chat, these StreamYard chats stay behind for some reason. So if you're in YouTube live chat and we're not talking about what you're talking about, it's because the chat gets hung up on StreamYard. So I'll just let you know. My apologies on that. There ain't much I can do about it. You got some nice pieces out there. I like that.
Yeah, thank you. Nothing too crazy. Slow and steady.
Oh yeah, that's how she goes.
Should have warned everybody. I did buy on Sunday, so of course it was going to go down today.
Oh sure. Yeah, you can't. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Yankee stacking or some precious metal supposed expert. You can't time the dips right every time. You just can't. They ain't no doing it. So when you have the money to buy, buy. That's what you do.
Yep, that's what
Sometimes
I
you'll
did.
hit it right. Sometimes you'll hit it right. Other times you won't. So that's just the way it goes.
Yeah, you are correct, and I'd rather have it at a little higher price than not have it at all.
Right. Hello, Walter, out there. Good to see you. Uh, so yeah, I've got a piece of silver. Looks like it might be here tomorrow, which I was highly doubting, but it may actually be here tomorrow. So if it is, we'll unveil it. My new kookaburra. Yeah, I'm gonna be backwards on that thing. We locked it in at 103, and it was a pre-sale. So yeah, it was back when I thought if we waited a day, silver could be $140. So we locked it in when we did. And boy, I'm gonna be underwater on that thing for a while. Be all right though. I'd rather have it, like you said.
Yeah, I mean that happens. There's just what a couple pieces. I'm sure you're still above on your other pieces, so it all
It's it's
works
just
out.
it's just 1 ounce of silver. It's all it is, just 1 ounce. Uh, so yeah, my DCA ain't gonna like it, but it'll be all right. What's
That's
up,
why it's an
Jet Mix?
average.
Jet Mix in the house. Good to see you, buddy. How's your week been?
Not too bad. I was off yesterday, so that was nice. Nice little surprise. Today, just a regular Monday like Tuesday, you know.
Sure.
Nothing
Yeah, I
really
heard.
going
Yeah,
on.
yeah. You heard Kookaburra should be coming. Maybe here tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So yeah. Somebody in chat said, "Did I hear Kookaburra?" Yeah, you did.
How about your week? Sounds like you were getting some warm
Pretty
weather.
good. Weather's been fantastic, so it's been a pretty good week here. Uh, I wish I'd felt a little better. I don't know. I don't know what my problem is, but if I don't go take a nap in the middle of the day, I'm just, yeah, I can't even pay attention. I'm so tired. So I guess it's just getting older thing. I guess maybe what it is.
Could be. Sure that has something to do with it.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I am trying to get this glare off of here while not making you too dizzy.
No. That's the thing about coins and stuff in capsules. The light's gonna glare off of it all the time. Even these slabs are the same way. You get them at the right angle, they're just gonna, you know, glare out. But you gotta
Hmm.
have so many lights to really film good, and then you got all these pieces of acrylic. That's what these capsules and stuff are made out of. They just bounce the light right off.
Yep, absolutely.
I got a question about modern Kennedy halves. I know they're still making Kennedy halves. I think this year, the 2026 ones, they turned them in a different direction. That's all I remember about it.
I am not the numismatics guy. I don't know much
Yeah,
about that at
that's
all.
that's all I remember about it was instead of pointing the regular direction, they're gonna be pointing the opposite direction on the 2026 ones. That's really all I know. So I'm not a huge Kennedy collector. I have several, 64s, 90 percenters, but a couple of 40 percenters, no big deal. Kennedy's it's a nice coin, but it's not one of my favorite coins. Just I like to see the Liberty stuff, the Morgans, the old stuff. I like the Walking Liberties and all that kind of junk.
Yeah, something about the older coins, man. I do like them, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just the history of it all. History in your hands. I heard somebody call it one time.
Good way,
History in your hands.
good way to
Carson
call it.
City.
Biscuits found some 2024s in a roll today, and they almost look like proofs.
They may be proofs. Proof will have a mirror look to it. Uh, like this Benji right here. It's a proof. It's hard to tell in this stupid acrylic, but most of the time, proof will have a mirrored type field on it. I know this is hard for y'all to see. See how the back is mirrored on it, where a regular strike, business strike, wouldn't be that way.
Oh yeah, shiny.
Yeah. Of course, when they get this old, it's really hard to tell. This is the 1853 O seated Liberty quarter with arrows and rays.
Oh, what do you mean by the arrows and rays? That's just the in the background there.
On the back, on the obverse of the coin. Let me see if I can. That's probably not gonna work. Hang on. Let me get something to zoom it in for you. Where's my eyeballs?
That was working.
Or was it? Try to get it
Yep.
up here where you can see it a little better.
Okay. Yeah, I see the rays coming off and the arrows
Yeah,
he's
it's got
holding.
the some coins have just arrows, some have arrows and rays. This one has both. So
Okay.
what it is, they put arrows, they change the weight of these coins. They didn't start out at this weight, and so they knew which ones they changed. They put arrows on the date, and that's up here on this side. See the arrows?
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Oh yeah, that's what the arrows raise. I don't know. I just think it makes a pretty recording. Do
Sure does.
your 20.
Sure is
I'm
a
sorry,
lot to
what?
learn about that stuff. There sure is a lot to learn about that stuff. You know, the
There is a
different
lot to learn, and
styles and views.
when you're new to stacking and all, it's. I mean, I ain't done learning yet, so I get taught something new every day. So it's there's tons to learn. Bullion's easy compared to numismatic stuff. Bullion's easy.
Yeah, yeah, I stick with my bullion, especially since it tells you what it is.
Right. You got a 2025D penny. That's the last one they ever business striked.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That'll be a collector someday.
They're still making pennies or cents, but they'll only be proofs from here on out. This is the business strike right here.
Hmm.
I like all that gold down there. I got one piece of gold out, I think. I got my little standing Liberty out here.
Yeah, since I moved to a different location, I just grabbed the shiny gold. I didn't feel like lugging some silver around.
Right. I got you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Pretty cool. I love that flying eagle on the back.
Yeah, that's definitely a nice eagle.
Yeah. Of course, I got a flying eagle cent too, but it's not as pretty. It's more worn.
210 has a question for you. Have you seen the $2.50 piece that's supposed to be out in July 7th? Or in July? Sorry, I don't got my glasses on. I should have brought them over too.
A
The
$2.50.
250.
Is it gold?
I think they were talking about uh, they just signed a law to print that, right?
Well, it's the 250th year of the United States, but
Hmm.
I haven't seen any coin with a $2.50 face value.
If I'm not
So yeah.
mistaken, I think it's going to be new, but it's going to be based off of the 125 anniversary coin that they did. But
Oh,
I
okay.
vaguely heard a little bit about it and didn't really pay that much attention to it, to be honest. I actually took
Uh-huh.
more out of it. They were talking about, you know, getting money back to money, and I was really hoping that this might open the door to, you know, bringing back precious metals in our currency.
Right. Yeah. That'd be sweet. I ain't gonna do it, but it'd be sweet.
I know, one can hope, right? One can hope.
I
Hang, what's going on?
Is Pang in there? What's up,
Yep.
Pang?
JetMech says it's coming and rural is correct. About which part? Being based off of the 125 anniversary? Because I do think that's all I remember about it. I didn't remember
Oh,
if it was
okay.
gold or silver or anything like that. But I
Yeah,
think his
he
design
said
was a
he
leading.
saw it on Smart Silver Stacker this morning. Okay, I'll check that out.
Gold clad and something else not circulating.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Proofs.
Right on.
It's either a proof or NIFC, one or the other. There are Kennedy half dollars that were made, but they weren't made for circulation, and they're called not intended for circulation, NIFCs. They were just made for collectors, I guess. But they weren't proofs. I know, that's weird. Kind of an in-between category, I suppose. You still there? Rule? Yeah, they probably RBU. He must have muted himself. Lost connection. Okay. Be right back. 10-4. There he goes. He'll be back in a second. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I think the wind blew wrong
Hey,
and
there he is.
disconnected me. Sorry about that.
Well, that's all right. It happens. It happens. Silver Sleuth, what's up? Good to see you, brother. From Hawaii.
Biscuits, I gotta thank you for that coin display, man. That is awesome. Even my wife, who's not into coin collecting, said that was pretty sweet.
Awesome. Did you get one of these too?
Yes, I did. I made it a permanent spot on my desk, which is
Awesome.
I live in a tiny house, so
I got you.
real estate is prime, and it found a permanent spot, so that means a lot.
Yeah. I gotta reconfigure all this up here. I'm probably gonna get rid of this dark red piece of wood that I had made to put all my little stands on. I'll reconfigure it and get it all worked out somehow or another. Because looking like this, it looks too busy for some reason. Yeah, well, that was
Yeah,
very nice of him.
it was. Yeah, mine is a little different. It's got you put an Eagle Globe and Anchor on it, which I thought was a fantastic touch.
Excellent.
Matches
Excellent.
matches the theme of my house real well.
Right? Marine. My stepdad retired out as a gunnery sergeant. They never did any wartime stuff. Everything was, over here, but he retired after his 20. Hey,
Yeah, I
Invar.
didn't quite finish it that long.
Yeah.
I did a good 6 years, and I got out in 2016 was the last year that I was in, and it was
Yeah.
starting to get very political and woke then. I just time to move on.
When he met my mom, he had just got out. He was in real good shape. He's a big old fat dude now. He's out of shape bad. It's like, hey, I ain't never got to go back in. He tried to stay in shape fairly good during his readiness years that he had to be ready, in case something happened, in case they called in all the old farts, like he said. But yeah, he's blowed up now. He's a pretty big dude.
Oh yeah, I mean, I put on, well, at my highest, I probably put on 60 pounds since I got out. I'm back
Yeah.
down. Back down. I still got 30 more to go to get down to fighting weight. but
You're
we're getting
good.
there, slow and steady.
Like I'm 164 pounds soaking wet.
And I was that weight basically when I left boot camp. That's what I was at. Skin and
Yeah.
bones for me.
Yep. Never been I don't know. I guess I got one of those high metabolisms or whatever because people like, you eat a ton. You don't never get big. I'm like, I burn it all off, I guess. I don't
It's
know.
that it's that southeast heat, man. That'll do that to you.
Yeah.
See, we got winters up here, and we
Right.
hibernate. That's where the weight comes back on, and then in the summer it comes off.
Sure. Sure. Well, we have winters here, but they're nowhere near extreme as what y'all are dealing with. You know, if we dip down into single digits, we've had a serious winter. Uh, you know, but a lot of our winters, we get down to like 19 degrees. That's the lowest it gets all year. You know, sometimes we have those like that. Now, those were the years when the bugs were really bad.
Sorry, my one cat wants to rub up on the gold. Keeps bumping the camera.
My sister's a cat person. She's got two or three kitty cats. Uh, I took
That's my
uh,
wife. Man.
I took my German Shepherd up there when he was a little bitty puppy, and I let her cats jack him up real bad, in the face, box him in the face a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister said, "That's cruel doing that to that little puppy." I'm like, "Well, when he's 100 pounds, it ain't gonna be so cruel. You're gonna wish he wouldn't chase your cats.
Yeah.
You have to
Set the
think
ground
about
rules
that kind of,
early.
He never did get to 100 pounds, but he's 75 all day long. But you have to put them through that kind of stuff, socialize them right when they're tiny. You don't wait till they're too big to get out of control.
Yeah, my wife, man, she's an animal lover. She brought
Oh,
home, well, we rescued two dogs and, I mean, technically five cats. So, but she's actually brought home a lot more. Luckily, I got
right.
brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws that she was able to pawn them off on.
Sure, sure. My dad has a Great Pyrenees, and he's got one of those blue heelers, Australian cattle dogs. I've got a German Shepherd and a Border Collie. My sister had an Australian Shepherd, but it passed away, so she's just a cat person now. But yeah, we love our pets and our animals. Of course, we got cows that are like pets and donkeys that are like pets as well, living on the farm and all.
Are you ripping up my bag? Leave my bag alone, cat. It's not your toy. You got a room full of toys, and you're trying to rip up my gold bag. Hello, War. Welcome in.
What's up, War? My StreamYard chat is still stuck on Inmarsh.
Yeah, I got the
Maybe,
chat up on the YouTube side,
yeah,
so I can
that's all
actually.
right. I'm glad you do because when somebody comes in, I can still say, "Hey, that's good." That's something StreamYard needs to get a handle on. I don't know why. When they're doing Stocker's Corner over there, Silver Ghost Stack Attack and MSJ, I noticed they're having the same problem.
Yeah, mine's just on my phone, so it's so small to see and everything.
Right. Well, if I had another phone or a computer, I could fire it up and pull up the YouTube chat, but I don't have nothing like that. I've been through so many laptops in my life. I just finally got tired of trying to keep one. I said, "The hell with it! I just do everything on my phone."
I don't blame you. I got this laptop actually is my brother's. It's probably 12 years old, but at the time it was the cream of the crop, so it's
Right.
still works, but it's definitely on its last leg. Or this
Yeah.
is a proof buffalo. Oh, I got a proof and a regular one.
Yep. Proof's pretty.
It is. I like the Indian side more than the buffalo side,
Yep.
personally. But you know, for this, I actually ordered it as a regular buffalo, and one of the big bullion dealers decided they were going to upgrade me as a courtesy. So
That's code for they didn't have a regular buffalo.
maybe. But at first I was like, man, I kind of didn't want a proof because I don't really like the buffalo side of it.
Right.
Uh, but it's growing on me. It's one of those things where like it's a nice gesture, but it's
Sure.
also when you're spending that kind of money, you want to get what you ordered.
Right. Right.
Uh,
Exactly.
but
I
now,
ordered a bunch of.
happy with
I
it.
ordered one time. I ordered a bunch of just quarter ounce buffalo silver pieces, and they sent me a bunch of quarter ounce the Armenian coin with the Noah's Ark. They sent me a bunch of those, but they added a note in there that said this was all we had, the quarter ounce, and we just sent them to you. I'm like, well, as long as it's for the same price I was trying to get, that's fine.
Yeah, mine was first time buyer. Thanks, we appreciate you. Courtesy
Oh, okay,
upgrade, but it's
cool.
probably more what you're saying. They may not
Yeah.
have had it, and that's what they decided to send out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, but like I said, it's
Oh, my
growing on
chat
me.
updated. All right, my chat updated. Yay.
Yeah, well, they do make proofs, and they also make reverse proofs. Now they come
Yeah.
with a huge premium. You
Yeah,
know,
the reverse proofs are they're super cool looking, but you're gonna pay up for those.
yeah, maybe if I hit the lottery or something sometime.
Yeah, maybe so.
And this is a Canadian buffalo quarter ounce.
Yeah.
I like it.
I love
It's a small
Canadian
one.
gold. I think Canadian makes some beautiful gold pieces.
Yeah, I like the Canadian animals. Maple Leaf, it's nice. It's a beautiful coin.
Sure.
Yeah, but they're so common.
Yeah, they
This
are
weekend,
common.
I
But
really wanted one of these Britannias, so that's what I picked up this weekend.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I got
Uh
a
I
quarter
just
ounce and
usually get
3 cents.
maples because they're cheaper than eagles are.
I don't really like. I don't really like the eagle.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's just this one, but it really looks a lot more bronze. Which I get it, the 22 carat versus 24 carat, but
Right.
it's this one looks really bronze. Camera's really not doing it justice, but you'll have to take my word for it.
I do. I will.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the American Eagles either
I'm
way.
not either. They look more like brass than they do gold to me. But that's just me.
Yeah. But, to each their own. I got this eagle because it was one of them online dealers spot deals.
Sure.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's like,
you
well,
can get one for spot. I'd do it all day long.
yep. So I'm not picky. That's why my collection looks the way
Well,
that it does. It's all
I
spot.
have this commemorative Stand of Liberty. I would like to get the gold Merc dime and the gold Walker as well. That would be sweet.
Yeah.
Just do a complete set on that bad boy. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm not much collector side
Yeah,
of
I got
things. I don't discriminate. If it's a cool design, I'll go for it. But
yeah.
gold is gold to me,
I
and
started out just rural. I started out just like you, brother. I started out just like you. I did nothing but 10-ounce, 5-ounce bars. I did nothing but buffaloes and generics, and uh, you know, And you get tired of that. After a couple of years, you get tired of that mess. You want to find something interesting, something you like. Yeah. It ain't happened to you yet, but it will, trust me.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I got some higher premium silver bars that I went
Yeah,
after. I'll spend money on the art bars on silver, but
sure.
not so much on gold. And really, I haven't been buying much silver lately anymore. I've been really focusing
Well,
on gold lately.
I bought that one kookaburra. Like I said, that's the only silver I bought. Well, I bought some other coins for my type album, and they'll be coming tomorrow as well. But I haven't paid for them yet. I don't do videos on stuff I ain't paid for, so I'll hold that back for till I get him paid off.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a good policy to have.
my buddy, the Hidden Numismatist, that's his channel name. He's got a YouTube channel, the Hidden Numismatist. He's got extras on some of his top coins, and he's giving me a pretty good deal, peer to peer. So I'm buying those from him, but I'm not going to feature them on the channel until I know for a fact they're mine. I just
Hmm.
don't feel right about doing that.
Yeah, I don't have anybody really close to me. Obviously,
Well,
I don't
he's
have
in
very.
Indiana, brother. I'm in Alabama.
Mhm.
He's in Indiana. He ain't really close, but we talk on the phone a lot, so we're close that way.
Mhm.
So, in other words, we trust each other.
Yeah, I mean that goes a long way.
Yes, it does. So yeah, he's not no close to me either, by no means.
Mustard and Biscuits likes the reverse proof Eagles. Yeah, I'm sure they're better than the regular Eagles.
Oh sure, I have a West Point Eagle, but it's just a regular. Uh, I guess you'd call it just a regular bullion strike. I guess I don't know, or maybe this is what they call burnished. I don't have any idea. But this is a West Point Eagle here. MS 69 2019 West Point.
Nice.
It'll work. That's another thing you'll start doing. You'll start going for different mints too, like Carson City, West Point. You'll expand your horizons on the mint part too, once you get into the numismatic stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them Carson City slabs that were at that coin show that Sunday.
Yeah.
They're demanding a pretty penny.
Oh, yes. Yes, they do. And even though this one doesn't say uncirculated on it, and the reason why it doesn't is because it wouldn't get an grade. It wouldn't get an MS 60 grade on it. But this is an uncirculated Carson City Morgan dollar because the only place it's ever been is in the mint bags and in this slab. That's the only two places it's ever been. It's never been through a bank or nothing like that. So uh, they didn't put uncirculated on the ones that wouldn't make the uncirculated grade.
Hmm. Silver Sleuth says W equals uncirculated burnished.
Burnished. Okay. Well, I figured it was something like that. Because the West Points on the Eagles, they're not considered bullion, even though they are, but they're considered a numismatic product. So kind of figures.
Yeah, I think there's maybe half a dozen of them there for sale. Like I said, they were all asking for a pretty penny.
Yeah. I gave 350 for this one. And they were asking 375. Like, nope. I ain't doing 375.
Don't jump up here. Cat wants to join the set. Pulling at my handkerchief there.
Somebody's trying to join us?
No, my cat. My
Oh,
cat's trying
okay.
to.
Okay. I called
Just
myself
paw.
keeping an eye on the box up here. I didn't see nobody.
Silver Sleuth says slightly satin-like finish versus the business strikes.
Ah, okay. Well, my eyes, it's hard for me to pay that close of attention. I'm legally blind, so it's a little hard for me to see the difference.
Biscuit said he wasn't going to make it tonight. He wasn't in a good spot for it.
He said he wasn't in a good spot. He may be driving. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm usually at the gym by now, but I decided to work out at home.
Cool.
Pretty cool piece.
Oh, thank you, sir. I was checking it to make sure it didn't need oiling. This is a Kershaw. It's a little EDC fixed blade. It looks huge in the camera, but it's kind of small.
It's about the size that I wear. I carry one around my neck.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand things in my pockets.
You could probably make it a neck carry, but it's got the pocket clip. It's got this clip on it right here. I don't know if you can see it. I use that clip a lot. I wear tactical pants and they got pockets all down the front of my leg. I'll clip it to them pockets on my leg. War said, nice. Me like it.
Silver Sleuth says, I think they sell the mint mark and not the finish. Well, Cardigan
Yeah,
City,
probably.
that makes
Probably
sense.
do. That makes about perfect sense.
Biscuit's saying he's almost good to hop on.
Okay, cool. I'll see if I can't post another link for you there, Biscuits. Let me see here. Paste. Do it. Do it. Like it went.
Yeah, I see it. So the
Okay.
kookaburras, you just get them because you like them, or you got a collection of them?
I got a collection of them. I got after I get this one tomorrow or whenever it arrives, I'll have like 13 or 14 of them. There he is. Had the stage. What up, Biscuits?
Southeast rural.
What's going on,
We
brother?
hear you.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you perfectly fine, buddy.
Y'all are hanging out in the truck with me in beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina.
All right. Charlotte, North Carolina.
On the road.
Oh, yeah. I'm mostly outside of Charlotte. I'm inside of 485, but not downtown. So that's cool.
That's good. I feel better about it already. I ain't even the
Yes,
one
sir.
there.
Well, I've got my Birmingham gun, my Durham gun, but I'm okay.
I hear you, brother. Yeah. We all got those places in our states where we don't like to go. And typically, either I'll have a doctor's appointment or Dad will have a doctor's appointment. And he wants me to go with him, so I'll carry
Yeah.
the big gun and the backup gun and a
I'll tell
knife.
you, I feel safer by myself than I do with the family, you know,
Right, sure.
if that makes any
Not as
sense
big
to
of a
you.
target to pick off.
Yeah, that, and I don't have anything to worry about, you know.
Right.
I don't know if you
Yep.
can y'all see these?
Barely.
Barely. You can tell the
Sorry.
difference. Like,
The light's not real good.
yeah, I'm working off a street light. Oh yeah, you really can't see it.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see
all
here.
right.
Oh, shine a flashlight. You can tell the difference between the two. The one on the left's a 2024. Those
Cool.
Kennedys I was talking about.
Gotcha.
The one on the right's like a 70 something. They look really close to proof, but they're
Yeah. Yeah, they're really shiny. BU, you know, when they first get minted, they're really
Oh
pretty.
yeah. Yeah, I know. I never saw a '70s brand new. So
Yeah, 70. The 1970 is a 40% Kennedy, but the only way you could really get them is the 1970 proof set, basically, or the
okay,
mint set.
I picked up. I got 2 rolls of the halves. I got a
Cool.
bunch of dimes and quarters I hadn't gone through yet. I stopped in beautiful Marshville, North Carolina today.
Sweet.
They've got I guess Randy Travis is from there. They've got a mural of Randy Travis on one of the buildings on Main Street on
Yeah.
74. So that was something.
That man's made some beautiful music. You know, I liked his gospel album as well, but then
Oh
after
yeah,
he made this gospel album, he kind of, I don't know, he had some issues.
yeah. He went a little nuts.
Yeah, he kind of did. They found him naked one time.
Yeah, I think didn't they pull him over? Wasn't he drunk and naked driving around?
Drunk and naked, correct.
Yeah, yeah. They kind of go hand in hand, I guess.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, can't act like I've never done that.
Right? Yeah, rolling probable calls. That's what it
Oh,
makes you.
yeah. That's what'll get that'll get you probable cause.
Mhm.
Can I see your driver's license? Yeah, let me pull it out of my crack. Wait, whoa, wait a minute. Let me get my gloves on first.
No, you got to tell him like Cheech and Chong. My license is on the back, man.
Yeah, the tag, yeah. Those movies were fantastic. Oh, Cheech and Chong. Up in Smoke was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, they were smoking Labrador.
Labrador, man.
Mhm.
My dog ate my stash. What's up, Hayden? I'll see you in there, Hayden. Take care, buddy.
Yep, have a
Uh,
good night.
but yeah, it's like my dog ate my stash, man. I had to follow him around for 3 days to get it back. Crazy. My daddy was big into the Cheech and Chong movies. He wasn't a weed smoker, but he was a beer drinker, so he could, relate, I guess.
Oh yeah, well you just got to be a movie watcher.
Sure, sure. I watched plenty of them. My favorite movies are Braveheart and The Patriot. I could watch those 100 times.
I don't
Yep,
think I've
those
ever
are
seen
good.
either one of it all the way through.
Oh, dude, you need to check those out. Braveheart and The Patriot, and throw in Tombstone while you're at it. It's a good one.
War
Hey, here
said
you
Dave's
go.
not here.
Huh?
War, he said, I hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hear you knocking, but you can't
Dave's
come
not
in.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to put those on a list. I don't look at a lot of movies.
Yeah, I
I've
got
seen
you.
some.
Well, you probably ain't got time, buddy.
Yeah, it's getting busier every day. But
Yep.
that's
Always
okay.
something. Always something to work on.
Yeah, I got time to hang out with you fellers. That's good enough.
That's good enough. We'll take it. And we're glad for that. We enjoy it.
Yes, we are.
Rural, that truck, man, I dig that. There's a guy that lives in the neighborhood behind our house that has one of those.
Man, it's my pride and joy.
Oh yeah, it looks like a blast.
Yeah, I got it 2 years ago, and since then, there's now seven of us that have mini trucks in about a 15-mile radius, which for me is like right down the road. You know,
Yeah,
I'm out in the middle of
yeah.
nowhere. You know, but yeah, it's a blast, man. And they're so cheap for what they can do. You can get them for under, like, all in for mine was $8,300. That included $1,000 to deliver it to my driveway from North Carolina.
What's
Can't
a
beat it.
mini truck? I'm lost.
Oh, you didn't
Uh,
see his little short video about his truck, huh?
No, I guess I didn't. Sorry.
It's like
it's a K truck. the little Japanese.
Oh,
These are
okay.
super small. I mean,
You
it's
didn't
like,
squat it, did you?
what's that?
You didn't squat it, did you?
No, it comes pretty much squatted. I think it comes with 12-inch tires on it, so it's already low to the ground.
Buster knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I guess y'all don't have that in Pennsylvania yet. Where the boys here, they drop the ass into the trucks, so their
Yeah.
No,
headlights look
no.
like they're on high beams
And
all the time.
and you can't even see over the damn steering wheel to see. It's crazy.
No,
No, we don't have that. We got the other problem where they're all jacked up and lifted.
yeah, we got
Lifted,
those too, but
yeah, lifted's fine, but squatted on the back, it's just you talking about stupid looking. That's stupid.
I tell you what, man, I really wouldn't care if they'd adjust their headlights,
Right.
but
Yeah.
they don't.
They're probably looking for owls and in the trees and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, those little truck, man, they put up little dealerships around us where they've got the little trucks and they've got the little vans too. They look like
Yep.
VW vans, but they're a quarter the size.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
I guess they,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, it's like one of those closed-in golf carts they have at events for the handicapped people to tote them back and forth.
Shuttle.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah. My dad has to ride one every time he goes to the VA hospital.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't get behind one of them like buggies and side by sides. They're real big out here where I'm at, and they're
Oh
like
yeah.
stupid expensive.
They
Oh
are,
yeah,
but they're stupid fast too, and they're stupid fun.
Yeah. And I'm
yeah.
like, man, for literally a seventh of the price, I could get one of these mini trucks, legally drive it
Sure.
on the road, do
Sure.
everything that they're doing with it. Well,
Yeah.
not everything, but
My dad's got a 4-wheel drive side by side, and he don't hot rod or nothing because he's older than the hills. But boy, if he ever lets me ride it, I make sure it's up to the test.
So he's got something closer to a Can-Am than a Kubota, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, I mean, I take mine through the quad trails and I'm hauling dirt and plants and firewood and everything through the field with it.
Oh
Dad's,
Yep.
yeah.
I believe Dad's is a Yamaha, but I don't know what model. I can't remember if it's not a mule. It's one of the racing kind, but it does have a little tiny bed on the back, but it's tiny. I don't know what it is.
So
Yeah.
is Silver Sleuth in Hawaii?
In Hawaii, yeah. What's up, Silver
Okay.
Stallion? Good to see you,
Yeah, a
brother.
lot of them get imported to Hawaii.
Yeah, I guess that's the closest.
110
Yeah.
Gold Buffalo. I won. Awesome.
Dang, you're talking no 1/10 gold buffalo. No, this is
Nice
it's a
paint.
quarter.
Oh, I thought he said he won, but he wants it. Okay.
He wants it. Yeah, this is a quarter pang. I mean, I'm sure they make them in 1/10. I don't know, but this guy
Heck,
here is
he'll
a
probably
quarter.
turn it down now.
Yeah, it's just almost too big for him.
Hey, he could pour one.
He could.
This is a quarter ounce also. But yeah, it is a quarter. So Statue of Liberty. So it's a quarter ounce. I don't have any 1/10 ounce coins yet, but I'll probably be getting some with the price the way it is.
Pang's 20,
Welcome back,
21
man.
minutes behind. Yeah. Come to the future, Pang.
Welcome back.
I got a lot of these when gold was $18.50 an ounce. So yeah.
Man, Payne's really liking y'all's coins, but he really doesn't care anything about my 1972 Kennedy half dollar here.
72. 2 years out of the silver. 68 through or no, my bad. 65 through 70 is 40%.
Good evening,
I
Ellie.
apologize. I'm on the road. This is about the best I got to show.
That's it, man. Hey, you don't need nothing. We
Well,
just
you know, I
enjoy
do.
talking with you, Biscuit.
Shit, I got a pocket piece I can show you.
Oh, what you got in the pocket there? Let's see.
Yeah, I think if you were to have to bet money, I think you could probably guess what it is. But
Oregon dollar.
no, I'm not that fancy.
Okay.
Just the eagle. I say just
Oh,
the eagle.
there you go. Gotcha.
So, yeah, there you go. Got some silver right there.
Sweet. There you go. It's good to have some silver on you. I do believe in carrying some silver. I got a couple of $50, a couple of bendies I keep in my pocket. Something happens and I need a way home or whatever.
Yep, you can get a little money for it. I got a little constitutional in my pocket too.
Yeah.
So Stallion asked a question. They said, one silver coin, what would it be? I think I gave my answer right there on the
Yeah.
dashboard.
Yeah. I gave mine Benjis. I keep
Yeah.
Benjis in my pocket.
You know, I have exactly 2 silver coins, and it's a Morgan and an ASE, one of each. And I don't know, man. I don't really care for the design, but I guess if I had to limit myself, it's going to be an American Eagle as well.
Oh yeah. All solid
Eagles are
choices.
nice. I like the Eagles too.
It's Eagle and Morgan in the chat.
Silver Sleuth carries a small get home through blockade packet in my truck. Yeah, I do too, in the form of copper and brass.
Yep. Yep. Got some lead, got some copper, got some alloy.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. I got some with nickel on them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've got some that are some plastic tip and some that don't have tips at all.
Some of my carry ammo is nickel. I guess it's probably nickel over brass, I guess.
Well, Pang's with you, Southeast. He says Benji. I don't care for the Franklin $50. I think that's the ugliest Liberty they have ever made. Put on a $50.
You know what? I think I might change my answer. I seen an American Silver Eagle at the coin show that was the Marine Corps round. And actually, Ordinary Man had one in his video today. That was the same one. I didn't get
It's
it,
about
but
the one with the Marine Corps privy.
yeah, I should have. I was kicking myself. But I don't know, $90 for 90%. Couldn't really bring myself to it.
Yeah.
I haven't hit that numismatic collector stage yet.
That's the thing. If you like it, it's worth it.
And that's the other thing too that I was, debating with myself. I just got the 90 or the U.S. Mint commemorative Marine Corps silver round that's 999, and I just paid 90 for that. So I was like, yeah, really? Could I? Yeah, it just wasn't the time. If I go back, in a couple months and she still has it, I'll probably pick it up. But
Yeah, why not? That's how I operate, right or wrong. If I like it,
Yeah.
I'll just kind of get it. And something like that, you're not really looking to sell anyway.
right.
It's a toy.
Some advice I got when I was a brand new stacker was buy some stuff you don't like, so when you have to sell it, it don't break your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my first silver purchase was 100 ounces of generic buffaloes, just for that reason. First thing I ever got.
Gotcha.
Are they sentimental to you because they were your first?
Nah, not
Good.
at all.
8 reals. I love some 8 reals. That's pretty cool.
You know what? I think I might change my answer. I just got the 90 or 999 for that. So I was like, yeah, really? Could I? Yeah, just wasn't the time. If I go back, in a couple months and she still has it, I'll probably pick it up. But Silver Sleuth says, I got a gold gram assay card, a $20 bill, and $1.50 and 90%. That's a pretty good mix there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that'll get you out of most stuff. You can cash it.
Absolutely.
Most acute emergencies, anyway.
Yep. Silver
Yeah,
Stallion says, anyone here like chop marks? I just got 2 8 reals with chops waiting for it in the
I,
mail.
I, I understand that chop marks are history. It proves the coin's been overseas. But if I can get a coin without them, like my trade dollar, I looked at a bunch of trade dollars with chop marks on them. And if I can get a coin original without chop marks, because chop marks destroy a coin, basically. They're taking little pieces of silver, little chunks of silver out of it. So I like mine without chops, but everybody's different.
I don't know what a chop mark is.
When like US trade dollars were minted in the United States and sent overseas. That's why it's called a trade dollar, it's international trade. Uh over there in China, Asia, wherever, they'll take and plug a little piece of it out and check it, assay it, like you do with an acid test today. But they somehow just took a little bite out of the coin and checked it to make sure it was silver.
Okay,
And it left a
up.
chop mark. The official name is counter stamp, but they call them chop marks for short.
Yeah, I just Googled it. I got you now.
Yeah. But yeah, I like original coins. I don't like chop marks, but everybody's different.
And apparently, just from the quick Google search, there's different countries had different styles of chop
Yes.
marks too.
Yeah. And that's why some people like them, is you could prove this one's been here, this one's been there. It kind of gives, credibility to where the coin's been.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
So I prefer mine without them, but everybody's different, like I said. But typically, if you can find one without them, it's going to be a little more expensive too. Clipped. Sort of like clipped, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, it's interesting. Never even heard of it.
Chinese chop marks are on art, kind of like signature, family crest, or dynasty. There you go. Silver Sleuth's talking about it.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I could see why that'd be pretty cool if you were into something like that.
Sure. Looking for my trade dollar, and I can't find the something.
Silver Sleuth says the U.S. Mint made a commemorative type gold buffalo with the Mint director Edwin Moy's family chop mark on the COA. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty neat. I'd probably like that one.
Yeah, especially if it's on the COA and not the coin. Matt Wing, what's going on, Matt Wing?
What's up,
Matt Wingay.
Let's see. There it is. There's my trade dollar.
Oh yeah.
Hard to see, probably. The trade dollar has Liberty sitting stooped on a rock, and she's facing the ocean. I don't know if you can see it, but she's facing the ocean, and she has an olive branch in her hand, signaling we were open for international trade. That's what that stood for.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool design.
I've sit like that on a rock before.
Oh, sure.
I didn't have an olive branch.
Right.
I had a fishing pole.
Yep, there you go. I think that would make a better
beer,
coin.
full beer fishing pole.
Oh yeah.
Somebody needs to make a silver round with Liberty sitting on a rock with a fishing pole and a beer in her hand.
Oh dear God, that would be Mrs. Biscuits.
Now that would sell right there.
Collector's edition.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I
Michael
bet
and
that
Nancy
Buffalo
snacking.
girl.
Buffalo girl. Yeah, she's pretty.
I bet she's done some fishing.
Oh, she probably has. Hey, Michael and Nancy. Hope y'all are doing well.
Yeah, I looked up that Indian girl the other day, and man, that is a pretty sharp coin for generics.
Oh, it's good looking, man. Like when you turn it around on the back, the buffalo's pure white. You know,
Yeah.
it's not painted. You know, it's just textured. So, but, well, I guess if Buffalo Girl is going to be Liberty on the rock, she's going to have fire water or peace pipe
There you go.
instead of beer. Yeah, she can't have beer.
Just have her smoking a doobie. That'll work.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they rolled some up.
Oh, yeah. SC Tired went to the LCS Plainfield. Awesome. Okay. What'd you pick up, Michael? I guess I'll see it on your show over there at 9:00 Central. Cool, man.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Yeah.
Although Matt can spoil what he got. What'd you get, Matt?
What
Just
did
got done
Matt get?
organizing today's metal delivery.
Yeah, sounds like they had to use a forklift to unload it, huh?
Silver
Sweet.
Sleuth, I don't know if they're talking about Zanesville, Ohio, but I used to do some work out there.
Yep. I think that's where Michael lives in Ohio.
We had a hazardous waste site that I would go out and mow the grass every summer, a couple times a year. Go up, get on 80, and head west.
Yep. I'm guessing. I don't know. I have no idea what's in Ohio.
The worst I had to go to was Youngstown. That was terrible. Hated that. It was like every other month our trailer was getting broken into. Spent
Oh,
more
There
no.
time
you go.
filling out police reports than actually doing work out there.
Yep.
That ain't no good.
Nah. That was one of those trips where you'd make and you didn't care if they recognized your concealed carry or not.
Right. Right. Yep.
Yeah, I feel the same about Illinois.
Chicago.
Yeah, never been there. Never plan on going.
Same
Yeah,
here.
even Maryland's got stupid now, you know, with magazine restrictions and such.
Oh, sure. It's all these crazy. You know what Colorado's trying to do right now? They're trying to you can't sell a barrel to a gun anymore. They're a barrel is now a gun in Colorado.
Man,
You
they're
talking
high.
about stupid, dude. Yeah, they are high.
Yep, they're high.
I posted a video in my whatever you call it over there by Guns and Gadgets. You were talking about they're regulating barrels now in Colorado. Crazy.
Of course. Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just like a few years ago with the bump stocks. We had piece of plastic regulation.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the things Trump's done that I did not like was the whole bump
I
stock.
tell you,
Man,
I could have said bad things to him.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I think my
Better leave
my
that there.
pistol carbine's still technically not up to kosher.
You talking about the brace?
Yeah, the brace. I mean
Yeah.
that lives in my truck though, so I guess that'll be conversation I have if I ever get pulled over. Like, you got an
Yeah, I
option
think
here, buddy.
yeah, they've been
You
back and
know,
forth on the brace thing too
oh
many
yeah,
times.
yeah. The ATF is they've changed the rule on it about 4 times. It's acceptable. It's not acceptable. Okay, if it's like this, it is. Now it ain't. Who knows?
Yeah, it's however I want to use it. That's how it is for me.
Right, right. Yeah,
Hank
those
said he
braces. Go ahead, Buster.
well, Hank said he tried to drive through the corner of Colorado, just in and out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's about the much time I want to spend there too.
yeah. No. Uh, I have been to Georgia with my weapon because they reciprocate. I have been to Florida with my weapon because they reciprocate. Obviously, fun show. Went there. I was packing then. So there's only a few states I'll, if they don't reciprocate, I ain't going there. Basically,
Uh, I don't even know who reciprocate does with PA. I don't really
I can
follow
tell
it.
you who. Probably
I just
Alabama probably does.
Yeah,
I
there's
just
an app
roll
for
through.
that.
I just roll through and risk it.
Yeah, you need to study up on that. That could get you in a lot of trouble. Not that I
I,
think you've done anything wrong, by the way, but they could
I
cause you some
do
problems.
piece it apart going into New Jersey because I've heard horror stories of that where they just sit on the state lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
North
good.
North
I can go
Carolina's
to the
got a
lab.
pretty good setup. They reciprocate with anyone who will reciprocate with them.
Silver Sleuth says Ohio and PA reciprocate.
I don't think that's correct. I don't think
That's
they
what
accept PA.
that's what he's saying. I don't know. I don't know. He's in Hawaii. I have no idea. uh,
I mean, you might be
but
right, but what I'm looking at here, and back whenever I was going into Ohio a couple times a week, they did not.
yeah,
Maybe Silver Sleuth knows something about this. I seem to remember the last few weeks there was either a Supreme Court case or it was going to the Supreme Court about Hawaii, about concealed carry and reciprocity.
I was
'Cause
stationed
evidently,
at Fort
because
Carson, Colorado, when they banned 30-round magazines. Yeah, I could be wrong. It's been years since I CCL'd.
Yeah, I think the only one that is touching PA is West Virginia that offers the reciprocating.
Reciprocation. Uh, I know, Alabama's constitutional carry now. We don't have to have you know, a CCW permit from the sheriff's office. I believe in having one, especially if I'm going out of state for some reason. But we don't have. If you're in Alabama, you don't have to have it on you. But other constitutional carry states reciprocate with other constitutional carry states, I think, or at least some of them did.
Yeah, it's
I know
kind of.
Alabama and Missouri does.
you don't get pulled
Alabama
over
is
much in a
not.
work truck if you ain't speeding. So we're
Right.
good over here.
That's good.
Oh, my problem was the DOT. All my work trucks were DOT.
Yes,
That'll really get you sweating.
so mine has numbers, but it's a 5500 weighted at 19.5. So I just blow past scale houses too.
See,
So I
Sweet.
don't.
I thought if you had any numbers at all, regardless if you were hauling or not, you had to pull in.
That's
Am I
correct.
wrong on
But
that? Okay.
I just blow by them.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
we've had trucks like I've been in a truck like this. We used to have big internationals, the 4700s, since 2005. and I've never pulled into one, and I've never got pulled over for blowing past them. So I'm just going to keep on doing this.
Cool. Hey, if it works, keep on with it.
Oh, it's so well, it's a mechanic truck. It's got the
Right.
crane and the
It's a
welder and all that
service.
stuff.
Yeah, it's a service truck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like it's a box truck or anything like that.
Right. It ain't like you're hauling cargo for love.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him, man, I'm going to work on an ambulance that broke down. I've got to go.
Right.
Oh yeah, he's got that pellet rifle. I've got one of those. It's that breech action spring over air.
Oh, what do you got there?
It's,
Is that copper, Southeast?
Actually, I think it's brass.
Okay.
Kansas Kid gave me this. He sent me a starter pack from AppMex, and this was in it. It had a pair of gloves. It had this thing in it. It pulls out where you could, it use some eyeballs so you could see.
Okay.
Had a few things in it. This was in there. He put it in there for me. We the people. I like it. It's just a challenge going, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty neat. Got the Liberty Bell on it. Fight on. Fight for freedom, it says.
I like it.
It's pretty cool. I like it too. Ohio Constitutional War saying something down there. Let's see. That's why I don't pay attention to those rules. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I normally don't either. But like when we were going to the fun show, and when we crossed over into Florida, I was like, let me check my sheriff's office thing and see if it's still active. It was, so I was good, but I was like, I better check that thing, make sure it's still good to go. But yeah, oh yeah, it's good to, you have to stay up on that stuff because it's always changing. All these progressive states are trying to do away with carry it all.
for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm going a place where I know for sure, like out in New Jersey, I'll swap out the pistol carbine for the old 44 lever action because
Sweet.
they're basically accepted everywhere as long as they're
Yeah.
not loaded.
Right.
Oh yeah, and the way I understand New Jersey, like if you towed a handgun through there, you have to have it in a locked compartment out of the driver, or a locked box out of the driver's reach with
No
ammunition
ammo, no
separated.
magazine. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I do with my pistols when I go through New Jersey is I'll break them down. I'll put the slide up front. I'll put the bottom half in the back, the magazine,
Yeah.
somewhere else. I
Yeah.
don't mess around going into New Jersey, but
Yeah.
What's
because
up,
I've heard
medical
of
director?
people, the cops will sit there and people from PA will be coming over to go to the casino, and as soon as they cross that line, they'll light them up if they got PA plates.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I imagine if they've got like a Glock or a SIG sticker on the back window of their truck, that's a pretty good identifier.
Yeah. I don't do that stuff. Of course, I don't have a car either, but even when I did, I didn't do that kind of crap.
Yeah, we don't do bumper stickers at all. Not even sports teams.
I got a pretty cool American Eagle with a flag, black and white on my tailgate, but that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We live in a college town.
Silver Sleuth. He says ammo's got to be in a mayonnaise jar under Grandma's photo in the pickup
Right?
bed. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
Yeah, it can't be your grandma either.
It's got to be their grandma.
Yep, you'll get locked up. Yeah. but I think there is a ashes loophole. I'm not really sure how it works. But
I think if it's a green urn, yeah.
yeah, that's probably, yep, that sounds familiar.
Oh man. Metal for breakfast. Hey, what's going on?
Metal for breakfast in the house.
Oh, Pang had some hostile territory to go through,
Uh-oh.
moving his stockpile from Washington State to San Antonio. There was not one good way to go.
I bet
No.
they wouldn't. I
I
have
mean,
a friend who lives in Alabama now. He lives in Arab, which is about an hour north of where I'm at. And him and his wife moved from Washington State. When they did away with ARs up there, he said, nope. He didn't know me from Adam. We knew each other from YouTube. That was it. He moved down here and they live in Alabama now. So he'll come down here and see me about once, twice a year. We'll go camping or something. He's a cool dude. But yeah, he when they did away with the AR up in Washington, he was like, I'm out of here. I don't blame me.
Yeah, you damn right, Pang. 95 runs through North Carolina. It's like the halfway point from Florida to New York. And that's
Yeah.
how people get pulled over is speeding, and they find like kilos of drugs on them because they're
Oh yeah.
speeding like dumbasses.
Yeah.
oh man,
I mean,
anywhere I go at most 4 over the speed limit, and that's it.
set that
Yeah, I mean
cruise control, y'all. Come
that's
on.
got to be like rule one. Hey, you're hauling drugs. You're a mule. Don't speed.
Right. If the
That's a pretty
speed
good
limit
idea.
is 70, put it on 65 and set the cruise control,
I mean,
whatever it takes.
I'm not admitting to anything, but there's a thing called
Oh
a
no.
pace car that you let run out there, 4 or 5 miles ahead of you. That's a
Oh yeah.
spotter. That's what you do. And it don't cost a whole lot of extra with an extra vehicle there.
Really
Well,
talking from experience.
with the economy like it is rural, can't everybody afford a spotter? So you got to think of the small business man.
Well, yeah, you just got to be doing, I guess, moving more weight.
Yeah, that's right. He'll get there. He'll get there
Don't
soon.
haul, don't haul drugs or people. I don't do that anymore. I mean, I never did. Just saying.
Yeah, I
Get
don't
it
do that
right
anymore.
now. Get it right.
FBI agent, I never did.
Get it right. Get your story straight.
Man, Pang must have been heavy coming down.
Oh yeah, all that brass of his. If I had to move everything of mine, I'd be heavy going anywhere.
Man, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd probably liquidate and reacquire.
Some of mine I can't liquidate. Some of mine my dad gave me, and I'm not doing that. So
Well, yeah, I was talking about the brass.
yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You could do that.
The shovels I'm taking with me. The seeds, they're staying.
Oh yeah.
That's a pretty good way to put that, rural.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get anybody in trouble on somebody else's channel. My
Yeah, I
channel, I
got you.
just say it how it is. But as a
That's a
guest,
really good way to put that.
Yep. I've got a 30 lever action that my dad gave me, and I've got a shotgun that dad gave me, and I'm pretty proud of those things. I keep them suckers in Cosmoline, and they're very well taken care of, and they're fairly family heirlooms. So
yeah, I got my M1 Grand that my grandfather gave me. He was a big M1 collector. It's got all but the 4 original parts on it with all the paperwork for everything.
M1 Grands are fun to
Nice.
shoot, but they're not fun to load. I have experience on that deal.
I need to get
There's a
into
whole
reloading.
YouTube channel about it.
Need to get into reloading. It's like $1.25 a shot nowadays.
Yeah, 30-06 is not cheap, dude.
Nope.
Yeah. But I got a bunch of them clips loaded up. I think he gave me like 25 clips
That's
in a
cool.
bag. And I was like, this isn't going to do me any good. They're getting
And for
loaded
those
today.
and for those people who think it's a magazine, no, it's a clip on that gun.
Clip.
Yep.
That's for sure.
I love
Yeah,
that
you
last
like
shot.
that?
You fire that last shot. Ting! It just pops right out there.
Yeah, I don't think I
I've
got
shot.
feeling back in my thumb yet since I messed that up one time. That's all it took.
I love shooting them. I've shot them quite a bit. I've only loaded them like twice. You have to be careful loading them, or you will get grands on them. That's for sure.
Yeah, it only takes you one time of doing that before you really learn.
Right?
The stove is hot.
For sure.
Yes. But yeah, heavy. Well, there's some heavy old guns, but they're cool, man. They just ooze cool.
They I guess ammo is going to be in a little bit of shortage here coming up. They're not making any more because of that plant exploding down there in Tennessee, right?
I heard
Yeah,
something about that. I don't know.
yeah, they had a big boo boo there.
I mean, I like to think I've got enough to last a pretty good while. But it never hurts to get some more.
Yeah, I got enough that if I use it all, the odds are pretty good against me that I'm going to take a few back.
Right.
Yeah, Silver Sleuth. Remember when you couldn't get 9mm? Could not get 9mm. Just
Well, they had
Yeah,
a primer. They had a primer shortage a couple of years ago. No manufacturer could find primers that were worth a crap.
yeah,
yeah, that's whenever I picked up a 10 millimeter, and now it's hard to find 10.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
9mm. It had premiums like Eagles on it.
Yes, it did.
Oh, I think it went up to 87 cents a round is what I paid for.
Oh yeah, it was dumb. Like
It was.
you could get like a target load buckets for still 50 or 60 cents a round, and that was considered cheap.
You
Hmm.
could get better deals, but you had to wait. You could go to Ammo Seek and get better deals, buy cases on Ammo Seek and get better deals, but you're waiting for your stuff to show up, 3 months later.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember pulling together with a couple guys to get it.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know if y'all know about Palmetto State Armory,
Oh yeah.
but they would.
PSA.
Yeah, they got daily deals, and they'd be sold out by the time you wake up in the morning.
Yep.
Thinking about picking one of them up. They're pretty cheap.
No,
Heard they're
they sell ammo
decently
too.
reliable too.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
did
talking
they?
about?
Did they?
I'm talking about
For,
ammo.
Oh, I
yeah,
was
that's what
talking
I was
about
talking
it.
about.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ARs, yeah, you can get receivers for like 40 or $50.
Yeah.
I didn't know they
But
sold ammo.
oh yeah, they do. They have deals on ammo. That's what Biscuit was talking about.
Yeah, you can sign up on there and get a daily email for their daily deals, and sometimes it's complete firearms, sometimes it's parts. Well, it's a bunch of stuff, but ammo, knives, bags, everything.
Daggers, the PSA, the Glock clone pistols they make. They're
I
pretty
never got a
good.
pistol off of them. I've got a
Yeah.
couple of their ARs.
Yeah. They make some good ARs too.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of their ARs, just having another extra one.
Yep, that's for the friend to use.
That's what I was gonna say. In case I got to arm some community members.
Right.
Yep.
I
Matter
got
if
a
I want to
couple
do
of
some.
I've got a couple of ARs. I've got a 7.62 by 39 AK. I got a couple. I'm pretty set.
Set it up like some the Patriot.
Oh, Matt Wingy's got a good point. The blims, they said what they call blims.
Yep.
They're blemished.
Yep.
Like the
They
stippling
have a
might not be
scratch or
right,
something.
or
Any of that
yeah,
stuff that doesn't pass quality control, they'll put it out for a good deal.
yeah. And it's not functional blemishes. It's just
Right.
the blue end might be off a little bit, or the stamp
Right.
was crooked or something.
Oh, you mean like I'm gonna have after I use it after a weekend?
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yep. Yep. It
All
will have
right.
a scratch.
I'm gonna have to look into that. I've been
We
on the
used to
fence
get
about it for a while, but yeah,
me and
it's
my
time.
buddies. We used to get the blim, the deep cycle marine batteries. We found a place that did blims on those. They were some good batteries too.
Oh, yeah, that's how we ate soup growing up.
Yep.
The old
Yep.
dent or the missing label,
Oh
surprise
yeah.
supper.
Mystery meat. We called it
Yep.
mystery meat.
Great. It's carrots again.
Right.
Yay.
Today we're having mystery meat. Mystery meat today is beanie weenies. All right.
Yep.
So
Well,
we
at
can't
least
wait
it
to.
wasn't fancy feast.
Right. Yes. But yeah, we would do that. Dad kept a bunch of canned goods in the back of his old Jeep for when we went hunting and stuff. But they'd rumble around the back of that Jeep for 2 years, all the labels would come off. And now with the sardine cans, we pretty much knew which ones were sardines, but like
Oh yeah.
the beanie weenies and the Viennas and some of the other ones, it was like, well, let's see what we're gonna have today.
Oh yeah. If that can has a key on it, I don't want it.
Yeah. Spam used to have a key. Corned beef used to have a key. I remember those.
Yes. I only remember spam with a pull tab.
Oh, Spam used to have a key too. I remember it
Yeah, I don't remember spam with a key.
back in the day.
Oh yeah, pal.
Got the Chef Boyardee's.
Oh yeah.
I always liked the raviolis. Pretty good.
Hey, I want to go back to something y'all were talking about a while ago. I was
Okay.
distracted for a second. You were talking about the chop marks
Yep.
on the coins. I heard something at one point that apparently people used to drill holes in coins, in U.S. coins, because they didn't have pockets, so they'd tie string to them.
Yes.
Is there
They'd wear
anything
them
to
for
that?
jewelry. They'd wear them at like jewelry too a lot of times.
Okay, all right, dude.
And it was also like your pocket piece. It was in case of emergencies,
Gotcha.
There were a lot of seeded dollars, seeded half dollars that have been hold. Old barber stuff's been hold. Yeah, they definitely that's a big thing back in the 20s and 30s, especially. When the Gold Confiscation Act happened, if it was a collection or if it was jewelry, you could keep it. You had to prove you were numismatic, whatever. You had to prove you had a collection of coins. And if you didn't have that, then you drill a hole in it and wear it like jewelry. So you
Yeah,
could keep it that way.
yeah, and that was about that time frame. Like I said, what I was the thing I was listening at said that like the poor people's clothes didn't have money or didn't have pockets, so they didn't have nowhere to put their money.
Right. Well, that makes sense too.
And I guess that make you look fancy too. Wear it like jewelry.
Well,
Silver is gold. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm
You
sure, if you were a modest person, you just put it under your shirt or blouse or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, and you see pieces every once in a while too now that have that are in set in like a piece of gold or
Bezel. It's called a bezel.
a little ornate, little ornate piece of jewelry.
Yeah. They made them out of sterling silver and they made them out of 14 karat gold, little coin bezels. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that gold that's supposedly in Fort Knox, I don't think it's there, but all that gold that's supposedly in there, all that came from the American people. They took it away from everybody.
Yep, they took it away and they give it to rural. You see it right there?
They took it away.
I see it.
Well,
Yep.
no,
I
they
see
took
right
it
there.
away and then they revalued it and told us we couldn't have it. So
Yep.
yeah,
that's a pretty good trick. They probably can't pull again for a little while.
I think they're gonna spin it on.
I
It's a
don't
little
think it's
fresh in
there.
everybody. Yeah, it's a little fresh.
Well, I don't think it'd be hard to do because back then when they did it, it was being used as everyday money.
Yes.
Now it's not, right? So
Right.
you're not giving a gold piece to the store or the bank for them to be able to
Right.
confiscate it, turn it back in.
Right.
Oh yeah. The way I understand it now, I think the nickel's the most valuable coin we have.
Yeah, because it costs like 7 cents to make it, or 9 cents to make a nickel, something like that.
Emerald Coast Stacker, what's going on? How you doing tonight?
Emerald, what's up, Emerald? Good to see you, brother.
He said,
Red
check
Paint
out this
19.
trifecta.
Uh-oh.
I don't know who he's talking about.
He's talking about us, I think.
The Three
I
Amigos.
don't know.
We're the
Muscle
Three
scale.
Stooges.
Yeah, I'm thinking about old Inigo Montoya. Says, you keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Yeah, Silver
Southeast
Sleuth.
week.
Good.
No, I won't say nothing. Go ahead.
I was just going to say Silver Sleuth was saying he's ready for an EMP at any time, but now he's cutting back on long-term foods, running out of time and other mouths to feed. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I do it, because, even if times are good, you get hurt or you lose your job or something,
Yep.
you
Got
got
something
six
to fall
months
back
to a
on.
year food there, you can doesn't hurt as much. It takes a little
No, it don't.
pressure off.
Yeah, it's hard to stay ready for an EMP too, because like all of us here right now aren't ready for it.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're
I don't know
using
that
our
you
things
can.
right now.
I don't know that you ever could be, unless you're, grew up Amish.
Yeah, yeah, and even then, they still borrow tractors and such.
Oh yeah, they got a lot. They rent out
They
freezer
do.
space and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it'd be a deal for them too. And I don't so much worry about that from another government. It's the sun.
Well,
It's
I
where I
mean,
think
like
that's coming from.
even today, man, I lost power for an hour today in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
It's just enough for me to get the generator out and fire it up, and it ran for about 40 minutes. Came back on, but yeah, it wouldn't be good, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
If we have any kind of massive nationwide EMP or a high altitude nuke, it's gonna be years before they get the power back on. Years.
Yep.
And you can do your own research on that if you want to. But all these transformers are made in Korea and China. And I think they have 4 or 5 they keep spare for the United States. So if we
Mm-hmm.
lose, every transformer across the nation, yeah, we're back in the dark ages, buddy, for a while.
Oh
Oh, and
yeah. Yeah,
our
that
grid
won't be
is
short
so
term.
old. Yeah.
Nobody's
Yep.
ready for that. I don't care who they are.
Yep, that's one of those we're gonna have to learn as we go.
Yep.
Yeah, Silver
Yeah.
Sleuth. I mean, my wife hates it, but I kind of enjoy it. I like when we lose power for a weekend or something. Gives me a
It's a
chance
good
to
test.
patch
It's a
patch some
good
holes in the game.
it's a good test. I've got battery powered lanterns, I've got oil lamps, I've got solar powered lanterns. I've got beeswax candles. Uh, you know, you need a mix of stuff. Hope you don't have to use it all.
Damn, Silver Sleuth has just hit on something right here. He says, prep advice. Women use 95% of all toilet paper.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I'll
man,
tell
I
you,
mean,
mm,
I gave my wife. I said, "Hey, you're a woman, you know what you need. Get enough of everything that you need for at least a year.
Yeah.
All your products.
Right.
Because, I wouldn't know where to start. And I don't want to know where to start.
Right.
But this is what you're gonna do. Go get it.
Well, I'll tell you, I think Mrs. Biscuits sits in the bathroom and eats the damn toilet paper. I don't know how she goes through it so fast. But since that our first little girl has started using the bathroom, she is the same way, man. She'll use a half a roll at one time. I tell you, Sleuth is on to something there.
Women are weird about toilet paper, dude.
I don't know what it. Like I said, I thought for years she was sitting in there eating it.
You know, I saw a show on people who actually did eat toilet paper. That's crazy. And one girl was eating Comet. She couldn't stop eating Comet. I'm like,
I
that's
saw
crazy.
one of those girls eating the sponges, like the dish sponges.
Yeah. It was like Strange Addictions or something was the name of the show. It's crazy.
That sounds right.
Ultra strong TP. Lovely party gifts at my yard sales. I've got enough TP to last me for a good while, but there's certain things every time I go to the store I buy, whether I need it or not. And paper towels, toilet paper, dish soap, bar soap in case I have to go bathe in the creek or something, I try to stay
Yeah.
up and fire starting supplies, matches, big lighters, that kind of stuff. I'm always buying that stuff.
Yeah, every time I go to a store, I get something for the prep. I mean,
Yeah,
it could be just a Bic and the lighter. It could be a whole case of paper towels.
sure.
Just everything and anything. But it's just one thing, slowly and steadily.
Yep. That's why you have to do it, because I mean you don't want to be that guy with a cart loaded up to the ceiling and everybody staring at you. You don't want that kind of attention. But if you're going to buy a can of green beans, buy 3, not 1. And every time you
Yeah,
go to the store, if you buy 3 and not 1, it adds up pretty quick.
absolutely.
Yeah, Sleuth, big lighters. It's a good one.
Yeah, I got. I buy the big 5 packs of the big ladders because they're always up there when I'm standing in line waiting on the people in front of me to check out. They're always there, so I'll pick
Mhm.
one up, throw it in my cart every time. So I've got drawers full of big ladders, multi packs. So I won't never run out of those.
Yep, that old impulse aisle, it gets us every time.
Every time. And if it ain't that, with me, it's chapstick. Because chapstick's good for it.
Well, it's
Chapstick
that.
has a billion uses too.
It's the lighters
Batteries.
or the beef
Yeah,
jerky.
battery.
Yeah, batteries. I started like getting them disposable headlamps. I got 2 or 3 in each one of my vehicles just because.
I didn't know they made disposable headlamps.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a good idea.
They're not disposable, but they're, the cheap 10, $12.
Oh, I got you.
That,
Like an old Rayovac flashlight or something.
yeah, like the real cheap headlamps,
Yeah,
nothing fancy.
I got you.
I mean, I got a few good ones. Like my favorite one, I think, is Milwaukee. I think it was pretty expensive, rechargeable.
I
Look,
need to
Southeast
stock
has
up on
pulled out
some.
the battery daddy.
The
Yeah, there
battery
you go.
daddy.
Yep.
I got a few I need to buy. Since y'all were talking about it, I've whipped it out.
Yeah, look at that thing. It ain't even full, Southeast.
I know. That bothers me. It's just it bothers me. I don't
Well,
like it.
what I figured out is the goal of battery daddy is to make you have more batteries than battery daddy can hold.
Yeah, well, look at the
Because you've
front
got to
side of
fill
it
up
too.
battery daddy, and then you've got to keep your batteries ready to put back in battery daddy.
Oh Lord, the front's a mess. I got these 1, 2, 3 A's. I got a bunch of those. 9 volts over here. I do like the little battery tester. That comes in handy. Y'all know these come with a little battery
Oh yeah,
tester?
yeah.
Yeah.
The little thing you squeeze on them there. Yeah.
Yep. Gives you a good little reading on what are, I used to keep all my batteries in a drawer, and then you'd have a drawer full of batteries. You don't know if they're any good or not because all the packs got open. So, yeah, I
Yeah.
like this battery, Daddy. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good little
Silver's
system.
right. Those CR123As are pricey. I have one flashlight that uses the 123As and one camera that uses them.
I have a weapons light that uses them. So yeah, they are especially these Energizer lithium. The lithium kind are really expensive. So yeah.
Yep.
But they
Yeah,
last long.
the flashlight I've got that uses them is a pistol grip. It goes
Gotcha.
on the Picatinny.
So yeah.
It's
I got a
bright.
lot. I've got a bunch of these 123As lithium for my sight. Yeah.
War said the 9-volt batteries are good for nose ring people.
Oh
Yep.
yes.
You can lead them around
Absolutely.
with it. You know?
Whoops. Uh yeah.
That's funny, Rural. I like
when
that.
when we were kids, I'm Gen X, so when we were kids, we would dare kids, hey, check this out, stick this to your tongue. And
Yeah.
I did it. I fell for it. Everybody used to fall for that all the time. So yeah.
Well, you can put them to that Brillo pad and start a fire in a pinch.
Oh yeah, easily. Steel wool's not a
Steel
Brillo
wool.
pad. Steel wool.
Yeah,
It's
that's
that.
what I
It's
did with
that
the
fine.
steel wool.
Well, it's the fine stuff, not the drill filings.
Right.
But I mean, I guess if you got some dryer lint and put on the big steel wool, you could probably do it.
Dryer lint is good tinder, but it's a flash tinder. I
Oh yeah.
mean, you gotta have your stuff ready because that dryer lint's gonna. Everybody talks about, oh yeah, you can use dryer lint for tinder. Yeah, you can, but that stuff's gonna burn up in about 3 seconds.
Oh
I
yeah.
put
You
it.
gotta
I
have some.
put it in my toilet paper rolls with
There,
wax.
there you
I'll
go. That's how
take
you
the
do it.
bottom of a candle and I'll
That's
drip some wax
exactly.
down it. But crayons, man, crayons will light up and they'll act like a little
Oh yeah,
candle.
yes
Yeah,
they
that
will. Fox
Crisco.
Valley Stacker, good to see you. Cotton balls and Vaseline, yeah, that works good too, Michael. Absolutely. Well, y'all, it's about that time. Nature is calling. You know how it goes when you're old. I've enjoyed it, fellas. I really have. Appreciate y'all both coming up and chit chatting with me. Appreciate everybody in the chat as well. I know I
Yeah.
haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to you, so my apologies about that. But the StreamYard doesn't update chat very often, so when I see it move, I'll try to look see who all's in here.
Yeah, we
But
got Wrong Channel in here. We got Fox Valley Stacker coming in. I don't
yeah.
think we said hello to either of them. Hello.
Fox Valley Stacker, hello, hello. It's been fun and informational. Awesome.
And y'all got to look at this beautiful hotel.
Yeah.
They all look the same.
The truck
Right.
dash.
Been in enough of
We
them.
got
They've
to
all looked
see
the same.
the truck dash, and y'all got to see my little old crazy desk over here. So yeah. Well, all right,
Well,
y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the live, and I've got to go use the bathroom here in just a second. Y'all hang on. We'll talk a little bit more in the backstage here. Let me end it real quick.
sounds good.